There's a total solar eclipse coming up in 1 week. Today's Wednesday, the 5th or 6th, whatever, doesn't matter. The point is, I've been chasing solar eclipses for 18 years now. My first eclipse was in 2008. And as with all solar eclipses, they kind of like realign themselves to get a kind of a repeat of the eclipse path on the Earth every 18 years. That's called the Saros cycle. So this will be my first Saros eclipse. It'll be quite special. I'll have my family, my wife and two beautiful kids, and my sister and her two beautiful kids, as well as my best friend Jack and his husband Eddie and his two beautiful kids. So very special eclipse coming up here in Spain. And just want to show you what I'm doing to prepare for it. I've got all my cameras, they're running right now. And here we go. I got my old Sony A7S II, 5D Mark III. The two cameras, this setup here on the Astro mount is just literally everybody gets this shot. And I've just been wanting to get a very clean shot of the eclipse for a very long time. So I've been focusing on getting a lens that's very sharp with some extra reach. I'm choosing the 100 to 500 millimeter Lumix, which just came out last year, and a 1.4 teleconverter. I chose the 1.4 over the 2.0 because 2.0 starts putting this into diffraction, and as you know, diffraction starts softening the image, and I want to get something sharp for my raw video. In the past, and as you shoot these eclipses, you kind of like trial and error and figure things out. One of my main concerns was last time I've always had like a 6D camera on here, and I switched to mirrorless this year, so I got this S5IIX just to reduce the shake on the whole rig. And I also picked up a new Tamron, old Tamron, supposedly one of the sharpest mirror lenses ever created. It's the Tamron 500. So that with a 2x teleconverter, I want to get deeper. So this one I chose to do 2x to get 1,000 millimeters equivalent. So yeah, those are that's my main rig here, along with this camera. Then of course I always place a camera on remote that will just run on time lapse. Right now I'm stress testing all these cameras. They've been running for about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Oh, I've also got a light up here, which may or may not be used depending on my shooting location, to fill in because it gets quite dark during the eclipse. So yeah, that's my setup for the total eclipse 2026.